Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is John Slop, and we are listening to more Rush today. And this is what, the third Rush album we've listened to so far. We have Hemispheres, Signals. Oh no, this is the fourth. I am... I wish I could listen to Rush for the first time again. Doesn't everybody just wish that? Like, just go back to their first ever experience of listening to this amazing band. Yeah, no. Okay, so we've listened to Hemispheres, Signals, Grace Under Pressure, and now we are on Power Windows as our fourth album. Just going off of a suggestion by one of my patrons, also by their suggestion after we listened to this album, we're going to go back and I guess start from the beginning, go back to the origin of Rush, how they sounded when they first came together and started making music. I am very excited to go there, but first we have Power Windows. An interesting name for an album. When I think of Power Windows, I think of the electronic windows in your car that you can move up and down with a button instead of cranking it, like in the old days. Really showing myself as a millennial right now, aren't I? I am very excited to get into this album. I am very invested in Rush's growth and learning about their growth and how their albums came to be. One of my patrons, they told me a little backstory about Grace Under Pressure and how the band was under a lot of stress during development, and that is, yeah, that just sucks. I hate knowing that art is created with strenuous pressure, and I guess that's what the album's name comes from. I just realized. Okay, and I also have to acknowledge that my memory is so bad. Somebody in the comments could have already said something about that, about how the name comes from how the band was under a lot of stress during that time in their career. Without further ado, let's go on this journey together. I'm really excited. Oh, also, before we get started, again, I'm going to do the same format as I did before. The whole album is going to be uploaded to Patreon. If you're on YouTube, you are just listening to one song at a time. So, yeah, if you want the full album, it's already uploaded onto Patreon. So, go on and give me a look. It'll really help me out, and it'll make me so happy. I already have 2 Patreons at this moment. Or patrons. I already have 2. Can you believe that? And we are at we're almost at 1,300 subscribers. Whew. I never thought I would be anywhere around here, Anyways, thank you for watching. Let's get into the song. Okay. Ooh, wow, very synthy. Very poppy. Ooh. That bass. Oh my god, does he do this live? Getty on the bass? Ooh.
Sometimes pushing people around, sometimes pulling up the rug, sometimes pushing all the buttons, sometimes pulling up the plug. It's a power.
Ooh, that part was so good.
It's a war in paradise. A Cinderella story on a tumble of the dice. Big money goes around the world. Big
Okay.
money.
So just pausing it for a second. Okay, so it's like in a more poppy direction. They just keep going more pop. This one is it just already reminds me Cyndi Lauper. Just a little bit, right? Like early Cyndi Lauper. Just the synth sound. Oh gosh, what's that song? Goonies Are Good Enough. That's initially the song I thought of. But I'm sure Rush were pioneering the sound themselves, and this is they're getting really creative with the with the stereo this time around. Like at the beginning of the song, you heard this like funny noise in this ear. Okay, that part is so cool. Yeah, they're getting really creative with the synth. I gotta see this played live. Like this is real fun. It's like even Neil's kit is like really leaning into the heavy synth too, and that is a really good choice I think for this. Honestly, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I wish I can like go back and put myself in the shoes of the old Rush fans. When this came out, I really want to get the consensus of like how people were feeling. Did people feel like they were on a decline or something? Because of the did they feel abandoned by the old sound? I just need to know. But like this, it's a step in a new direction, and it's still progressive. It's still like it's not pop. It's not what I'm like referring to when I say it's pop. Anyways, where was I? That bass. Oh, Getty's voice is so good. Yes, Neil. Bass. Okay, so I have lots of feelings about that last part. That it just felt just so classic Rush. Like I can't. There's no way to explain it. Like I don't feel like their original soul has. Well, I need to slow it down because I don't even know original Rush. All right, I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna stop myself because what I perceive to be classic Rush, Signals, that was like my favorite album. I still think it is my favorite, and I need to take a step back and realize I'm doing some favoritism here. So I apologize. I need to be more analytical about this. I need to go back and listen to Hemispheres. I would love your thoughts on this. What do you consider classic Rush? Now I know that's going to open the floodgates. Let's just go back a little bit and listen to that bridge again. Beautiful. Lifeson, yes. Oh, everybody is just coming together right now to make a beautiful creation. Yes, three geniuses.
It's the power and the glory. It's a war in paradise. A Cinderella story on a tumble of the dice. Big money goes around the world. Big money give and take. Big money don't power good. Big money make mistakes. Big money got a heavy hand. Big money take control. Big money got a mean streak. Big money got no soul.
Say it out loud, Getty. Big money got no soul. Ooh. What is this? A slow fade outro, unique outro. Dude. Wow. How interesting. How interesting of an outro for the song. Wow. That was not expected. So the gist I'm getting from this, and this is just my initial assumptions before I go and read the lyrics. This is a big FU to big money, big, like the big systems in place. Because I know like they had some stressful situations. Why don't you let me know in the comments? I'm gonna read the lyrics right now, but like just fudge, man. Yeah, that outro was so, there was nothing synth about it. It was like a lot more a clean instruments sounding. It sounded like a Hemispheres era. Big money goes around the world. Big money underground. Big money got a mighty voice. Big money make no sound. Big money pull a million strings. Big money hold the prize. Big money weave a mighty web. Big money draw the flies. Sometimes pushing people around, sometimes pulling out the rug. Yeah. Sometimes pushing all the buttons, sometimes pulling out the plug. It's the power and the glory. It's a war in paradise. A Cinderella story on a tumble of the dice. Yep, yep, yep. Big money goes around the world. Big money take a cruise. Big money leave a mighty wake. Big money leave a bruise. Big money make a million dreams. Big money spin big deals. Big money make a mighty head. Big money spin big wheels. Sometimes building ivory towers. Sometimes knocking castles down. Sometimes building you a stairway. Lock you underground. It's that old-time religion. It's the kingdom they would rule. It's the fool on television getting paid to play the fool. It's the power and the glory. It's a war in paradise, a Cinderella story on a tumble of the dice. Big money goes around the world, big money give and take. Big money done a power of good. Big money make mistakes. Big money got a heavy hand. Big money take control. Big money got a mean streak. Big money got no soul. Contempt for big money. The antithesis of art, so to speak. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on this song? Let me know down in the comments. I really enjoyed it. That was like, there was an unexpected little part at the end there that sounded, totally non-synth. It almost sounded out of place, but it didn't. It wasn't out of place at all. I don't know, it was a cool little addition. I feel like the soul of Rush is still here. 3 friends who are just not yet done telling the world of this fabulous musical journey that they have within them, you know? You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody really knows what I mean by that, but like as a musician, you just have like ideas after ideas, right? And some people eventually run out of ideas and like fun riffs that you can think of that speak to your soul. And yeah, I don't believe they have run out of ideas yet. You know, I really like this one. And so far, good album. Good album. All right, so yeah, thanks for checking this one out. If you want to check out the rest of the album, it's on Patreon. $3 a month. And you can check out my other Grace Under Pressure album too. And I also have the original Rush album up on my Patreon from 1974. Go and check it out. That's going to be coming out on YouTube probably sometime next week. So head on over to Patreon if you want to check that out. I also want to give a shout out to my gold tier patrons, HRH King Lurkst and Adam Sanford. Y'all two are real ones. Thank you again, everybody. Clap for them in the comments. Thanks again, guys. And also, can't forget the other patrons. All of you really help make the dream come true, and I really appreciate you. Everybody give a round of applause for all the patrons. They're all awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.